I'm slowly working through my autumn sewing list that I shared with you a few weeks ago. Last week was the knitwear, this week is the maxi skirt. Now, the more I was thinking about the maxi skirt, I was trying to come up with the design idea, what exactly I want to do, and realized, when am I ever going to wear a maxi skirt really? Like, there's not that many occasions in my life that would require that. So I have decided we're still gonna do a skirt, but I kind of want to do a hybrid situation. Let me explain what I mean. This is the fabric that we are using. It is a curtain. Actually, it's 2 curtain panels that I have. It's a ton of fabric. So envision this when I'm talking about the design. The idea came to me from this photo I found on Pinterest. It is from a brand called upcycled. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's a Brooklyn-based brand. Beautiful colors, amazing styling, and this photo is actually a skirt that is styled over a pair of pants. But for me, I want to actually make it one piece. I want to make a midi skirt over wide leg pants. I don't want it separate. I want it together all the time. Also, I've been sharing my final projects on Pinterest, so if you ever want to pin things, you can follow me there. I'm trying to be better at uploading my final images on Pinterest. So let's start with, of course, our draft. Do we want to draft? Maybe we should see what patterns I have that we can just kind of manipulate into our idea. I keep all of my patterns in these binders. So we have skirts, shorts, and pants. This is what we need, bottoms. Maybe we can find something in here. Simone Rocha skirt, maxi skirt. Ooh, the bloomers. You know, that might be good. Oh, I also have a roll. That's a pair of pants as well. The Versa pants from Puff and Pencil. But I think I want to see the bloomer situation. So the bloomers, I have a feeling maybe it's actually too large. I don't want there to be too much bulk underneath, so maybe not this. And I copied this pattern from the Puff and Pencil Versa pant. I use it actually for a base of a lot of my pants, and I never cut out my size. I have the full pattern here, and then I just trace over the size I need. It's quite annoying because it's all curled up. I did it once before and I have no idea where that pant pattern went, but I'll just do it again. Trace out the pants. I'm only going to make a couple alterations, which is adding 1 inch to the top waistband just because I want a bit higher, adding length because they're too short. I want them to be very long, and I think I'm just going to widen the leg a little bit. Just finished the front panel alterations, not much. I just added to the top, got rid of the fly front, extended the side here. You can see it used to taper. Now it tapers a little bit, but not as much. And then I added quite a bit of length, so now I'm just going to do the same things to the back panel over there. Pattern for the pants is good, but I mostly just wanted a pattern for the pants because a skirt is just basically rectangles gathered at the top. I want a gathered skirt, and then the waistband will hold the 2 layers together. I just need to figure out, maybe we do it like an invisible zipper on the pants, and then the skirt I'll just like leave a little opening that you can access the zipper to open and close it. I think that is possible. On to the sewing. I need to put the pants together so I know what we're working with when it comes to the skirt. Like, how long do we want to do it? How gathered do we want to do it? Because the pant will be a bit gathered at the waist, since I want the waistband to just be like a proper fused solid waistband. I don't want an elastic. And I already serged the crotch seams, and then once I sew this together I'll just serge the seams together. Also, I hope they're long enough, honestly. Each pant leg is done. I'm just going to attach them together. I serged and pressed them, and then we can do like a rough fitting. Did I say I wanted a center back zipper? I guess that's probably easiest. Okay, these are the pants thus far. They're quite long, but they're almost like, I would do the smallest hem because if I'm wearing shoes, it's kind of falling perfectly. I should have lined up the side seams, but it'll be mostly covered with the skirt, and with the skirt we will match the side seams. I'm gonna leave it here for today, and then tomorrow we will do the skirt and bring it all together. I mean, I kind of have to finish it tomorrow, so the video comes out on time. But I have a good idea of how I want to do it, so tomorrow. Day 2, skirt over pants. We have the pants pretty much as far as I can take it because I need to add the skirt piece before I can even add the waistband. Now I think for the skirt I want it to be like mid-calf. So let's try on the pants and just pin so I can measure the length, because right now not super sure. I think I just put it over my existing pants. For the skirt, I'm going to use the whole bottom of the curtain panel, so it already has this beautiful big hem, which will give it a very nice weight if I can find it. Where did it go? There we go. Like a massive hem. So I want to use as much of this as possible, and also a little bit less work for me. Work smarter, not harder. I'm just using a bulldog clip to clip it for now. This is the length I am thinking, which I think is good. I put a pin, where did I put it? Here, but I think it's actually supposed to be more here. Does that make sense? This is definitely an interesting piece, but I'm actually really liking how it's looking. Even when I'm just holding it up, it'll be a statement piece. The joys of working in a small space. You're moving machines constantly. So now my serger's just chilling on the chair, so I can use my table again. I'm going to measure the length of our pant from the waistband to our pin, because this is the length of our skirt that we just determined. 35.5 inches. Okay. Now when I was holding this up before, I noticed there was a slight flaw. Oh, okay, yeah. Spotted the flaw. This changes things. Okay, so I'm not going to use the hem because, well, there's a flaw and it's has all these rough poles. So I'm just going to chop it off and then add to the amount. So this is how wide our skirt is, basically, which I think is good because then when we gather it down, I think it's enough gathered to like give the vibe. I sewed the seam together, left the opening, so I'll do a little top stitch around, and I pressed the hem in place. I did a small little fold and then a big one that's like 3 inches wide. So I'm just going to top stitch this down all the way around, and then the skirt is pretty much good, which is so good. I'm loving the big hem. The skirt is complete. It just needs to gather, but the seam allowance, the hem, everything is ready. The thing that's going to bring it all together is the waistband. Now I don't want to do an elastic waistband. I feel like it looks too casual and it's a lot of weight on the elastic, so I don't know if it will hold it that well. So we're just going to do a fused waistband. It's a lot stronger that way and it just looks more clean. 30 inches. That gives us space to like tuck in a shirt and it's not suffocating me. Okay, so 30 by 1.5, if we double it, that's 3 inches, plus the seam allowance is 3 inches 3/4. Got it? Did all my math, cut out my waistbands and fuse them. So this is actually the outer. I fused the outer waistband just to give it structure right away. And then this is the lining or the inside waistband. And I always forget to add my brand label, so we're not forgetting this time. I'm gonna quickly pop this together. Okay, it fits. Like, if I'm sitting, it's good. Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna quickly just press them, serge the bottom, and then we will attach the waistband to the pants and skirt. This is when the gathering has to come into play. Pant is pinned in. It's only a little bit gathered, which is actually kind of nice. It's not gonna be so bulky. Now is about the skirt. This is gonna be a lot. That was a journey, and there's so many pins, but it's all pinned together. So let's try and sew through this. There was a lot of skirt. Like, the skirt section is thick, but I'm hoping to also serge it and that will also squish it down a bit. Oh, look how thick that is. I kind of like though. Like, once I press it all, it'll be a lot less bulky. It's definitely a lot in the best way. I pressed it and it honestly, with the serge and the press, a lot less bulky feeling, which is good. Now I'm gonna pop in the zipper. Because I put the skirt with an opening, I can access the pant in behind to put the zipper in, and then just putting the inner waistband on. Oh wait, the hem. The pant hem. I'm just gonna do, I did serge it, I'm just gonna do one flip up because I want to keep the length and just do a 3/8 top stitch and then it's good. I'm just doing a white one. I wish I had a pink one, but I don't. And I'm just trying to get through my zipper stash because I had so many, but they're all like black or white. The zipper works, yes! There's a little hole so you can access it. Boom. Oh, I'm so happy that worked. First try too, and again, the lines are matching up. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna quickly add just the facing, pretty simple, around the top with the understitch, and then I will do the hem, and it's good. We'll call it a day. Let's jump to the styling of our hybrid skirt pant thing.